Today we hear from Stephen Stewart, America's top trial lawyer, about his firm's experience with Advocate Capital. Originally from Odessa, Texas, Stephen Stewart graduated from Texas Tech University School of Law in 1997. Before transitioning into personal injury law with his own firm, Stephen worked as a defense lawyer with a large firm. In 2007, he founded the Stewart Law Firm in Austin, Texas. Stephen is licensed to practice in both Texas and New Mexico. His professional and community service accolades include over 10 years as a Texas super lawyer, a spot on the National Trial Lawyers Top 100, the National Crime Victims' Rights Medal of Honor, a Star Volunteer Award from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and an Outstanding Service Award from Crime Victims First. Now meet Stephen. Stephen, thank you for joining us today. You've been an Advocate Capital client for a number of years, and we're thrilled to have you in our family of clients. Tell us a little bit about what your experience as an Advocate client has been like and made for your law firm.
Great. Donna, thanks. We're glad to be here today. I think, Advocate Capital allows the Stewart Law Firm to move quickly on major injury cases. As an example, here in the very recent past, our firm was referred by another lawyer a major apartment fire case that happened in the DFW area. Our client suffered major and catastrophic burn injuries. All we knew is that our client was in a small apartment in Dallas County and that the fire was confined to his apartment. We didn't know how the fire started. We didn't know what the causal connection was. So we had to very quickly, immediately, get what I call fire cause and origin experts out into the field to determine the precise cause of this fire. The blessing of Advocate Capital, it enables us the opportunity to do this. I kind of call it having a rapid response team. We were able, through resources provided, reimbursed by Advocate Capital, this rapid response team, which was literally a team of experts, the fire cause and origin experts, gas safety experts, electrical safety experts. This type of very detailed inspection in this apartment fire lasted for 2 full days. We don't have to worry with the stress. How are we going to pay for this potentially big ticket expense item? Knowing that Advocate Capital's got our back, if we get a big case that we need to get our rapid response team out there, we retain, we move, we investigate, and at the end of the day, just like the case in Dallas County, we win. And having that financial backing of Advocate Capital, we couldn't do what we do, helping the good people that we help, without those resources.
Wow. Well, that's another great case you're telling us about, and that you're doing all you can to get justice for those people. If there were another law firm, Stephen, considering becoming an Advocate Capital client, what advice might you give them?
Donna, and I'm not just saying this because you're interviewing me, I say it routinely. I think of all the things, important things, that we have done and implemented at the Stewart Law Firm. I honestly feel that Advocate Capital and, having the partnership that we have with Advocate Capital is one of the best decisions that we've ever made. My advice to other lawyers is, if you don't use Advocate Capital, you need to. You need to. If you're not using the power and the resources of Advocate Capital, I think that you're doing your clients a disservice. It enables us to do what we need to do in a very detailed, sometimes very heavy, expert-intensive world that we now live in, where we can focus on what's really important, our client and our case, and we don't have to worry about the financial stress. How are we going to, at this very short time, because we got to move, and we have to move now, we don't have to worry about that. We simply worry about the case and doing what we need to do to win and to get our client taken care of. So it's been an invaluable resource for the Stewart Law Firm, and we thank you and are proud to be one of your, hardworking clients, and we're going to continue to do so.
Fantastic. Well, Stephen, we are thrilled to have you and the firm as a client. We've had a great relationship and really appreciate you joining us and for your time today.
Thanks, Donna. Proud to be here. Thanks for having us.